What's up guys, my name is Ben and I'm with Jettylax. Today I'm going to show you the 4 main steps you need to learn to master the around the world pass. Before we get into our 4 steps, we need to understand what an around the world pass is. So I like to think of it as the complete opposite of a behind the back pass. So when we're throwing behind the back, we're obviously throwing it behind our back. So if we're using our right hand and we're going around the world, instead of going this way, we pull it the complete opposite way around our body, and the pass is coming through like this.
Here is a perfect example of Paul Rabel utilizing this around the world pass in the 2019 PLL All-Star game.
Once you can understand this pulling motion across our body, then you will be ready to learn the 4 steps to master this skill. The first and most important step to throwing an around the world pass is that your body must be loose and you can't grip the sticks too tight. So to do that, make sure your body's loose, right? If we're tight and we're throwing this around the world pass, we're not gonna get it all the way around. It's gonna end up shooting way that way. So you gotta almost imagine kind of loosely slingshotting the ball across, right? So think about that without a stick. Just throwing your arms like a slingshot. It's got to be a very loose motion. Our second step when we throw this pass is, a lot of times I see when people are practicing for the first time, all they're doing is going in one around motion, right? This is where the ball is going to slip out early, right? What especially you have to do at the beginning to get the feel for it is when you get back here, we're not just going around, we're going to get a little cradle in. I like to do a little cradle, just like a little power cradle, like I was going like this, except back here. What will also help is if you just go like this one time, however you want to do it, make sure you get a little cradle so then you can go around. Our third step is that when we throw this pass, we have to commit to it. I've seen a lot of times players will get here or they're not going as fast and the ball will also just end up. What you have to do is follow all the way through with your arms and commit to the pass. You're never going to be good at first. What you need to do is make sure you're committing to throwing it hard at the wall. And you're probably going to have to run and go chase it a lot at first to get better. And our fourth and final step is like with anything you practice in lacrosse, you have to hit the wall. If you're going to get good at right-handed passing, left-handed passing, you have to hit the wall. The same thing goes for behind the back around the worlds. The reason that these professional lacrosse, college lacrosse players can do these in-game with ease is because I guarantee you they are repping this against the wall thousands and thousands of times, multiple days throughout the week. To quickly sum up, to master the around the world pass, we need to follow the 4 steps. First, we need to be loose. Second, we need to get a little cradle in when we're going around our body. Third, we need to commit to the pass. And fourth, like with anything, we need to practice against the wall so we can build the muscle memory of doing these motions, and so that we don't have to think about it when we're trying to pull this off in game.